Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day. I am outside in my car. I'm actually up the street from my house. So it'll get dark very soon. So I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because I cover this topic a lot, but I have been on my phone besides making my children food and loving them and snuggling them. I truly have never messaged more people in my life than today. There have been a lot of questions, but the number one question that people have been asking, hey everybody, hey Tabitha, the number one question is this: how do I get started? Can I really do strict keto? And I thought a well-balanced diet would help me lose weight. So I'm going to talk to you about something real quick. It's not going to be a long video. And I'll be doing more throughout the entire January. So number one, where are you tuning in from? What are you doing tonight for New Year's? Are you celebrating or are you staying home? Are you going out with friends? Are you staying home? Number two, press the share button below. Sharing is caring, and it just helps so many other people be able to come in and find accountability. So press the share button, please. Number three, we are going to be doing an accountability for 30 days here on the page. What is that going to look like, right? Really, I'm going to do a Facebook post in the morning and at night. I want you to choose whatever you're going to focus on for 30 days. And I just want you to know that we are here for you to raise your hand and go, I did it. I'm here. I'm still here. I drank my water. I made better choices. I went for a walk, or I went to the gym. I read my book. I got up an hour early. I focused on me. What are you going to do? What can you do for 30 days? What are you committed to for 30 days? What is it? Do you have something? Write it down, and then every day if you want to check in here, check in here. I think what I might do is every day that somebody checks in, the following day I'll do a live, and I might just pick some random winners of something. I'll give away Mom Fuel. I still have books to give away, so please, 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 I did not forget about the books I'm giving away. I just have not been able to keep up with my days. So tomorrow will be the first day I'm going to give away books. Okay. So what I will do every single day for 30 days is I'll come on the following day, and I'm just going to pick some people from the day before. And if you checked in, your name might get picked to win something. I want you to know that you can come in, check in, know that somebody's watching for you, and just know that it's a great place to go. I did it. If you have nobody else to go to, right? Some people don't have accountability in their homes or family that will support them. So this can be that place here. There's no judgment. There is no perfect keto diet, just so you know. There's no perfect keto lifestyle that fits everybody. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different body. So throughout the 30 days, I'm going to give you tips, tricks, recipes, whatever you're looking for. Ask questions. I'm here to help. Okay? So I love it. Second, so yes, where are you tuning in from? Press the share button because sharing is caring. And what are you committed to for 30 days? And I'll be drawing for some fun free gifts throughout all of January. Now, this is what I want to talk about real quick. I'm not going to go into the extensive, long, drawn out answer, but the first question was, is keto healthy for me? And I want you to know this. The average person is not doing a keto lifestyle to its fullest, meaning most people don't last very long eating strict keto, which is 80% fat, 15% protein, and 5% carbs. Most people are not doing a very strict keto lifestyle for long. They're doing it until they get to their vacation. They'll do it until their wedding. They'll do it for an X amount of time till they reach that number, and then they quit. And then a year later, they didn't make it a lifestyle, so they came back and gained more weight. Did you know that a keto lifestyle, I'm outside, so I'm sorry my face looks so funny. A keto diet was actually created for medical reasons. And then they found out that if you drop the sugar and you drop the processed junk and you get rid of some of the bread and the pasta and the potatoes, you can actually lose some fat. And you will feel better. Isn't that interesting? So I want you to know something. You can do strict keto. It's okay if you're low carb. You can do what works for you. So I talked to a lady today and I said, I know that you're overwhelmed. If there's one thing I could encourage you in, I want you to look at what you're drinking, get rid of the sugary stuff, and drink more water, okay? Number 2, cut back on the sugary treats that you're eating. Number 3, take the buns off the burgers, the croutons off the salad, grab a lettuce wrap. Just choose a better option. When you're looking at the food that you're making, get rid of the pasta and the potatoes and eat more meat and veggies. If you want to track all of your food down to a T, go for it. Some people really need that, and some people don't want that. So it's going to have to fit what works for you. As a mom of 4 girls, when we first started this lifestyle almost 6 years ago, and I was trying to track everything, it was overwhelming because I was just trying to eat healthy, drink more water, feel better for my girls, and I just was overwhelmed with tracking all of that. But if it works for you, do it. Okay? I think I'm on number 3. Do not eat if you're not hungry. So if you're tracking your food and all of a sudden you get to the end of the day and you're like, oh, I still have 15 grams of fat that I can eat. I'm going to go eat a fat bomb. Don't do it. Don't eat if you're not hungry, and do not eat to fill in your macros because you're going to overeat. Your body is supposed to tell you when you're hungry, right? So if you're not hungry and you're drinking water and you're feeling great and you get to the end of the day and you're like, oh, but I still can have this amount of food, I'm going to go eat it. Don't do it. You don't need it. Your body will tell you if you need it. And I was giving somebody else an example today. I said, if you go to a party tonight, and let's say you already ate dinner, and let's say there's a whole bunch of food out because we're celebrating bringing in a new year, and your mind goes, and you can do this all year. If you go to a birthday party, if you go to a holiday party, if you're at Valentine's Day, if you're whatever holidays are on the corner, whatever birthdays are on the corner, there's always something. And you go, oh, it's keto, I can eat it. Oh, it's fine, I can munch all day, it's keto, I can eat it. Well, I'll eat that cheese. I'll eat those snacks, but you're not hungry and you already ate. You're just overeating. So oftentimes people go, oh, I hit a plateau. I can't, this isn't working. A majority of the time, you're overeating. So be mindful of how much you're eating, right? Are you hungry? Are you not? And that goes right along with the question that I got that said, I was taught my whole life, I just need a well-balanced meal. Why can't I just eat fruits and veggies and just eat a well-balanced diet? And I said, that would be great if people knew what a well-balanced diet was, right? A well-balanced diet isn't processed food. And a well-balanced diet is measured, meaning you're not snacking all day. Sure, you could eat some fruit if you had a smaller portion, but most people eat a crazy amount of fruit for every single meal and every snack. That's not a well-balanced, right? People get so stressed out because you can't eat fruit on this diet. Well, you can if you're doing low carb and you want to have some more things, but you don't need it for every meal, right? Or, oh, I just want to have a sweet potato, but I'm on a diet and keto doesn't allow that. Well, first of all, a well-balanced diet, a sweet potato would be great, but did you just get done munching on a whole bunch of potato chips that you forgot, right? So I really truly believe that when somebody wants fat loss or where our world is today, you could eat more things than you think if you just didn't overeat. We have a really hard time not filling our plates and getting the second helpings because it's so good, right? Oh, it's fine. I can eat all the fat bombs I want. It's keto. It's so good. A girl said to me today, I don't understand how I can eat pepperoni and cheese all day long. I said, that's not keto, right? So I just want you to mindfully go, don't get stressed out. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't go, I just don't know where to start. Is this making sense? Am I talking too fast? Tell me if this makes sense. And if you're watching, what are your goals for this next year? Do you have goals? Okay. We're going to dive into a 30-day accountability. So if I were to encourage you with anything, write down what you want. Continue to plug in here because we're going to give away some prizes, but also for accountability for you. Drink more water. Stop eating so much junk. before you eat, ask yourself, am I hungry? And go, is there a better option? What's the best option for me to choose right now? Get rid of the bread, pasta, potatoes. You can eat more protein and veggies. Side note. Here's a side note. I am not a doctor. I am not a keto expert. I am not a nutritionist, but I have been doing this for 6 years and I have learned a ton from a lot of incredible people in those spaces. The number one question that I get about women and hair, does anybody go, what about my hair, right? I get this question every day. Do you experience hair loss with keto? And so women have hormones. There's lots of things. Like if you're experiencing hair loss, go talk to your doctor. But the one thing that I did learn from Dr. Ryan Lowry, who was one of the formulators of the ketones that I drink, he said most women don't eat enough protein. So protein is a result of hair loss. And so he said, well, and then I've read a lot of things, but what happens is women try to follow this perfect keto diet. They're not eating enough protein, which could cause your hair to thin. So I'll give you an example. I eat a lot of protein. I love protein. And so I don't calculate it. I probably eat too much protein, but I eat low carb. But if I had to guess if my body was making ketones at this moment, I don't know. But I drink them. I feel incredible. I have for 5.5 years. I drink a lot of water. I move my body. I read. If you're hoping for some fat loss this year and you don't have a right mindset, you're probably going to get to the same, you and I are going to talk next year. And if you're not speaking words of encouragement and believing that you can do this and, coming in for accountability and you're speaking terrible words over yourself or believing terrible words, or you're not reading things that fuel your mind, that is where we're going to start. Because here is going to fix a lot of this, a lot of it. So I would encourage you to get a book, a positive, uplifting book to read. Listen to some podcasts. Find people you enjoy watching, right? Because your mindset is going to control the rest of your days and your choices. You can do this. Don't overcomplicate it. One day at a time. I did not clean out my fridge 5.5 years ago. I started with breakfast, and then I started with lunch, and then I dove into some dinner ideas, and I made sure I was drinking some more water, and every day I drank my ketones because I felt incredible. So whatever it is that you need to work on, one day at a time, one step at a time, ask for help, reach out with questions. I'm here to help always. So continue to tune in. Tomorrow we will start the 30 days of accountability. I'll draw some fun names tomorrow for some winners. If you post below what your goals are, maybe your name will get picked. I have to go back to my old video a couple days ago and pick some people that shared their goals. So I will be drawing for like 10 books tomorrow, at least. So 10 people can win at least. I'll have the girls help me pick some people. What are your goals? If you ask about the ketones, I've been drinking a pack, I don't have one with me, a packet of ketones for 5 years, 5.5. If you want to know more, I call it my mom fuel. I drink it every day. It puts me in ketosis. And so it gives me in the morning, it gives me my energy, my focus, my appetite control. It's incredible. And I do trial kits. So just post ketones or trial pack below and you and I will chat. Otherwise, time to dive in for 30 days because we'll start making a snowball effect if you start creating some habits, one habit at a time, and you keep creating it, you keep doing it, consistent action, consistent effort over time will snowball into more and more great habits, and you will get here next year, and you're going to be so thankful that you took one day at a time, one step at a time, you focused, and you did it, right? You have to know your why. You've got to be able to have some discipline. Like I can't reach into the camera and grab your hand and slap it every time you're going to grab that Oreo. Get the Oreos out of the house. Get the ice cream out of the freezer. Go for the walk, even when you're crabbing, you don't want to do it, right? There are days it's going to feel effortless and you're going to feel like you can conquer the world. And there are going to be days where you're going to go, I don't want to do this anymore. Nope, bad day. PMS, crabby. My kids were crabby. Nope, I didn't get enough sleep. I'm fighting with my spouse. In that moment, in that moment is going to, that is going to make or break this. And you have to decide, what is your why? What is going to keep you going, even when you are crabby, and even when kids are fighting, and even when you feel like crap, and even when you're not mad because the scale didn't move. And then if you do trip up, if you do grab the Oreo, or if you do get frustrated and you eat a bag of chips, it's not over. The only way that you fail this year in anything that you're focused on is if you quit. The only way. Got it? So I know there's a lot of questions. Tomorrow, if you want to know when I'll be live, good question. I'll say 2 o'clock. Does that work? 2 o'clock Central. I'm on Central time. So 2 o'clock, I will come on and do a live and do some drawings if you want to watch live. There's always the replay, so these always stay here. So I'll come on live tomorrow at 2 o'clock. The only way that you fail is if you quit. So if you stumble, get back up and keep going. Period.com. If you don't, then you fail. If you want ketones and you just want to, you can press ketones below. Otherwise, there is a sale going on tonight until midnight. I'll send you a message. So that's it. I hope you guys have an absolutely incredible night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.